Hello everyone, welcome back to Bare. I'm Stephanee. Today's video is video 6 in the Back to Basics skincare series, and this is the final video. I thought it would be great to close out the series by discussing mask for the face. I incorporate face mask into my routine both in the morning and also in the evening. When you think about a mask, you tend to kind of think about them in a sense of, this is something I want to do at night. Not necessarily. You can incorporate a face mask into your current skincare regimen whenever you have the time to pull it in. Another thing to keep in mind is when you have a mask, you don't necessarily have to apply it all over your face. So you can take different masks and put them on your face in various areas if you notice that you have several skin issues going on at that particular time. How I use my morning mask is, I'm an early riser, first of all. So I usually have about an hour or maybe even a half an hour before I take my morning shower. My first morning mask is by Badescu. This is Mario's whitening mask. The whitening mask is designed to help with any type of dark marks or any type of hyperpigmentation on your face. So what it will do is it will help fade minor discolorations on your face. It's not going to completely get rid of your dark marks or your hyperpigmentation, but it will help speed up the process. Another thing I do with my morning masks is I apply them on my face dry. And I apply it on my dry skin, just on those particular areas that I need it. And that's it. I let it sit and do its job. I usually, again, I might leave it on my face for 20 minutes. It could be 30 minutes or 45 minutes. It just depends. This is the Super Collagen mask. So same size as the whitening mask. How I use this mask in the morning is it really helps with my oil production on my face. So what I will do in the morning is, again, on my dry skin, I just apply this mask on those particular areas just to help absorb and soak up that extra oil, also to help clean out the pores. The reason why I prefer to use this mask in the morning is I want it to help absorb a lot of the oil, if I have it, on my face, because I'm going to be putting my makeup on. So anything that's going to help clear out the pores as well as get any excess oil off my face, which tends to be in the cheek area, I want to do that. So again, the Badescu Super Collagen mask. My final AM mask is also by Mario. This is the temporary lifting mask. Now this is actually still my deluxe size sample that I'm working on, but the full size of the lifting mask is in the same size as the other two that I mentioned. Now this mask color is different. It's like a pale pink color inside. Now the company recommends, if you are a mature consumer with mature skin, then this is the mask for you. What I've noticed, what I liked about this mask from testing it out, is this really helps with the pore size. You want your pores to be small. You want your pores to be tight, so that way the bacteria and toxins are not getting inside of your skin. Now, pore size is also a hereditary trait. So there's really nothing we can do about that. You know, we got to thank our parents for that. But anything that you can do, or anything that I can do to help decrease them in size and keep them clean, I want to do it. Now we're going to move on to my evening mask. This is the Health and Beauty Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. I've had this for so long, and I'm just now getting down to where it's going to be considered an empty soon. What I do is I take a bowl. This is just a mixing bowl that you would use if you were going to dye your hair. Just take 1 spoonful of the powder, 1 spoonful of the apple cider vinegar, and stir that up inside the bowl. Then I apply it all over my face. Now on the container, it recommends that if you have sensitive or delicate skin, let it dry for 5 to 10 minutes. If you have normal skin, 15 to 20 minutes. I actually leave this clay on my face for 30 minutes. That's just me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't tingle in the sense where it's uncomfortable, but it really cleans my pores out very well. I notice if I have, again, any type of hormonal acne, if I'm having any type of skin issue, this clay mask really does help attack those areas. This is the brand AHAVA. And this is their Time to Clear Purifying Mud Mask, and it says clear on the side. Now it recommends you rinse it off after 2 minutes if you have sensitive skin. This is another mask that I leave on my face for 30 minutes. What I noticed with this mask was whenever I had a pimple, it seemed to just disappear. We're talking like the next day. Just from my experience of using this mask on a routine basis and on my skin, I see the difference when I have a blemish. If I have a blemish that's even, you know, the blemishes that are just about to come up on the surface, but it just seems like it's going to take forever to come actually turn into a whitehead, I will put this mask only on that blemish. I kid you not. It comes up to the surface. I don't know what it is, but my skin reacts very well to this mask. My last favorite evening mask are by the brand Borghese. I first always use the Fango mud. Now that they've branched out the line, there's one for every skin type. This is the active mud for face and body. This is the regular kind here, so just the Fango. Then they have the active mud for delicate, dry skin. So if you have that particular skin type, you can try that. Then this is the Fango Brilliant. This is the brightening mud mask for your face and body. So this is going to help, you know, give some glow and some radiance to your skin. Really was happy to try that since that is one of my top skincare concerns. And then this is the Fango Ferma. This is the firming mud mask. So this will help you, again, if you are a mature consumer, it's going to help you lift and firm your skin. In all honesty, the regular Fango, the original formula, will work on all skin types. It doesn't matter. Next mask I want to talk about are facial cotton masks. My collection kind of ranges. I have some like from Too Cool from School, which is a Korean brand. This you just put around your actual eyes. And I have some Skin Iceland. I even have some that are made specifically for your lips. And then I have the ones that just go, they're the moon shape that goes right underneath your lower eye area. And then I have the ones that are the facial sheet masks, which go all over your face. And what I do is I just keep them in a basket like this. And I keep this in, I actually have a drawer in my refrigerator that I just put the basket in. Putting the mask on your skin, and your skin is basically forced to accept all that nutrients into your skin. So it's just wonderful. You put it on, you sit back, you relax, or watch TV, read a book, whatever you happen to do. I leave these on for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I mean, you can even leave it on up to an hour if you have that time. And it's just going to benefit your skin. You can either continue adding some additional products on your face, or you're done. You can just go straight to bed. The last category of mask I want to talk about are the sleeping masks. These are the masks that you apply to your skin and then you go to sleep, and they do their job while you're sleeping. What I recommend with a sleeping mask is you don't skip all the additional steps before you apply your sleeping mask. It is the last product that you put on your face before you hit the pillow. Now I have 3 of my favorite sleeping masks that I use right now. First up is from the brand Missha. This is a Korean sleeping mask, and this is their Super Aqua. This is their Snail recovery mask. The color is white, and then it just, right when you start to rub it into your skin, this has a high concentration of the snail mucus that I love. It has a tremendous amount of hydration. That's why I love it. So I'm going to get a lot of moisture into my skin while I sleep, and then I'm going to get the repairing properties and the benefits of the snail mucus. This is from the brand Laneige. This is their water sleeping mask. Now Laneige is now sold at Target, so you can just walk right into Target and pick it up. Nice size tub like that. And they also sell deluxe size sample sizes if you wanted just to kind of try it out. Now inside it has more of that gel type appearance to it. The texture is thinner, I would say, than the snail mucus version. It goes right into the skin. Especially if you have, let's say, like a sunburn or just something, dry patches, some type of a skin irritation. This mask really does offer that hydration protection and also that healing properties. And that's why I just keep recommending this particular sleeping mask, because it really does help improve your skin, especially over time if you continue using it. The last one isn't necessarily considered a sleepy mask, but it's how I use it. It gives me those same benefits as a sleepy mask, lots of hydration, and to be honest, I really like it like that. And this is by Glamglow. It's their ThirstyMud Hydrating Treatment Mask. Now, Glamglow's mask, you know, you just put them on, you leave them on for a certain amount of time, and then you wash them off. If you do one of their masks, then after you're done, apply the ThirstyMud. So this is pulling the moisture back into your skin, then go to bed. So basically use the ThirstyMud as that hydration sleepy mask for your face. You will notice a big difference when you start doubling up on their mask. So that's something that I've started to do it. I love it, and this is definitely like one of my favorite now sleeping masks. And with that, we are done. This concludes the Back to Basics Skin series. If you watched all the videos, thank you so much. The feedback for the skin series has been amazing. If you've learned something from this series, I feel I've done my job and I feel good. And with that, I thank you. And I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.